Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Planet Zoo, where I've just realised the Bengal Tigers had a baby. I didn't even know that. Hello, cutie. Wow. I was literally just standing there and I just literally saw it run across as soon as I started the video. So Rashit and Clank have had Yash. Hi Yash, you're hungry? We've got no dinner for you, Rash. Let's get a keeper in here. We would hate for something awful to happen to you. Anyway, we're doing Bengal Tigers today. In case you don't know, in case you just dropped on this series randomly, this is while we wait for the full release. We're coming into Goodwin Hall or Goodwin Manor, whatever it's called, which is the first tutorial game, and we're basically redoing the exhibits. And I can't really blame Frontier for this one, because this is the one I did. This is part of the tutorial. It shows you how to put this down, and we're going to try something a bit different today. We've got a space here that isn't being used, so we're going to take the exhibit across here, and we're going to try an underground giving birth to warhogs underground thing for the Bengal Tigers. Oh look, she's had 2 babies. Oh, we've got babies everywhere, and not a drop to drink. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, this time in the last episode we took the grizzly bears and made them an overpath tunnel that the bears can walk over, and they do as well. One of them's coming here to have a little sleep look, and the baby as well. Oh my god, it's adorable. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to play at a slower pace and actually sort of watch the animals. I know I'm kind of rushing to get these videos done, but in the Betaville, there's that much rubbish going on. It was really quite difficult to actually just sit and appreciate the animals for a little while. So this time we're going to do the opposite. We're going to have the path go over the exhibit and have the exhibit have like a land tunnel, like an underground tunnel, basically. So we're going to start by boxing all these folks up. So off you all go. Into storage for a little while we sort out your exhibit, because this one is going to need a big change. It's got these big trees that I'm not really a fan of unless we've got more room. We've got this horrible shelter that's got to go. Foliage and water, I might just leave them purely for a time thing. Yeah, they might stay, but I spent a little bit of time off camera getting the what's it called, the research done for Indian theme. So I think we're going to build a little bit of a temple for them here as well. So, oh, who's not happy? Who's got low welfare? What's up with you? Hydration. Well, you've only got a normal food bowl. Let's put one of the permanent ones in for you, so that's not a problem. Here, this one always has water. So I feel much better, much more comfortable at having that one in there for you. There you go. And food-wise, let's get some food in there as well. Okay, great. So let's clear these things out here. These lights, they need to go for now because they're in the way. Let's do these. And we'll put them back afterwards. There we go. And then this path has to go. All the people that are on the path just get spawned at the front entrance, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. And then we need to come in here, and I'm tempted to just do the whole thing again. It's not fantastic, is it? What do people say about it? What's happening with Habitat 22? The animals are boxed. Okay, calm down. I'm just getting stuff sorted. So let's go back to here then, I suppose. Okay, so we're done with concrete here. It's probably not the best way of doing it, but we'll carry on for now with a view to change it later, maybe. So this time we're going to go to here, and then we're going to null barrier this. Yeah? And we're kind of the opposite of what we did last time. So now we're going to go back to concrete, and we're going to make it straight. Game's having a bit of a hang. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly where I wanted that. Game, thank you. Okay, let's take this down here. That way. And then we'll go around here. And we'll basically follow this down. And we'll put some windows in, I think, is probably the best way of doing this one. There's a very slight curve there, isn't there, that we'll follow. Also, hold on, where was the path there? So that's pretty much where we need the null barrier to be again. We'll do that for now. Okay, so null barrier, null barrier. Okay, let's just play the game a sec, see if they disappear. Yep, there we go. So, paths, this time we're going to go terrain. We're going to go sculpting, and we're going to push that down. About there. There we go. Then we're going to chisel. There we go. Put the angle right. Chisel. That might even be a little bit too steep actually. Let's try chiseling that. There we go. That looks better. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Okay, to there. There we go. Okay, I feel like one side's a bit easier than the other, but it's okay. We'll bring that up a little bit, and then we'll just smooth the whole thing down. I haven't really got time to spend ages on it, but I think that should be okay. That should be alright there. Okay, and then here we need to smooth that out because that's going to help with the path when we put the path back in. There we go. Okay, let's say that's fine. We'll come to paths. We'll do something a little bit fancy. And we'll go like this. And we'll go there. And then so we could do that, but you get some funky issues sometimes when the path joins onto the ground. That isn't actually so bad. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Look, terrain too even for path, unfortunately. There. So we'll try going this way. There we go. So sometimes you can get away with it. Oh. And sometimes you can't. What about that? Okay, yeah, that's... it's not great, is it? Let's just increase the length and see if we can get that better. I love that. Sometimes you get away with it. It makes awful path. Okay. No, I think what we'll do is from here, we'll go up. Oops. We'll only make it one high. Okay. There we go. And then we'll stay level there. And then we'll come back down. Yeah, I think that's going to be it, right? Maybe even one more that way. Yeah. Okay. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. So, now I think the only other thing we need to do then is make it so that they can't actually get into the place. And that's most likely going to be rock work, isn't it? So, where's a Bengal tiger from? Let's bring one back in, just so we can do the stuff we need to do with them. Animals in the trade centre. Here we go. You need to go. You're not well. Release the wild. Release. We've just released an unwell animal. Yash is look at Yash, absolutely storming it, Yash. Anisha, you can come here for a moment, please, thank you. So we'll get Anisha in. Hoping somebody will be bringing her pretty quick. Looks like it's this chappy down here. How to grab her? Let's speed the game up a little. Yep. Okay. So now we have a tiger. And from that we can get some ideas of some numbers and stuff. So, habitat, they are not happy. Plants and hard shelter. Okay, but terrain-wise, just a little bit too much long grass. You could do with a bit more soil. Okay, so first of all, I want to have a redo at the terrain anyway, because I'd literally just put down a patch of soil in the tutorial, which isn't great. I actually don't mind that around there. I don't think I did that. I think that was already done. I think I just added the water, right? But actually, we could probably do quite a lot here. So we need some soil. I suppose this area here probably lends itself to having some soil in it. Okay, so we'll do that. We still have too much long grass, but not enough rock. Okay, so rock is good. We can do some rock over here where the temple will be. Or actually, might have the temple that side. Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know yet. We'll see. There we go. So soft rock with patches of heavy rock seems to be personally the best way to do it. Still need more soil. That's not soil, that's soil. Oh, that's soil. This is soil. I don't notice that much difference between the two soils, apart from slight coloration. So too much short grass, not enough long grass. And maybe all of this can be long grass. There we go. No, still not enough soil. Okay. This really is like a little bit of a waiting game, to be honest. You can sort of tap around like that. There we go, just to get a bit of, basically take a bit of the height out of the grass instead of actually sort of putting down soil. There we go. All right, that'll do. So there's a walkway through there. I mean, we could make that the water, so they can get through, but they're getting through water. Or we can make like a little, you know, it's like a little patch like that. That could be interesting. Yeah, go on then. Let's get rid of that water. I've got an idea now. Let's flatten this out to foundation. There we go. Otherwise, everything else should be fine. Keep that in for now. Okay, so hard shelter. Yes, they need. Environment-wise, they've got plants, but they need more of them. Okay, we're going to sort those out later. I'm actually going to take pretty much that chunk of planting and rockwork and everything and move it to over here. We should get away with just being able to place that down, I think, apart from a few floaties. Which we can deal with. I don't actually mind that, to be honest. Again, I'm kind of treating this a little bit like a Pimp My Habitat episode, in that I don't want to just completely rip the whole thing out. I want to try and take bits from it and keep them and use them how I think will work, you know. But I've got an idea for this area here, which I think again needs to be a bit flat. There we go. That's fine. It doesn't have to be exactly flat, but we're going to build a big temple here. Just notice that ground needs to probably come up a little bit rather than trying to redo the path, redo the barrier even. Probably not a good idea to have gaps there. We're going to build a temple that has water running from it that then turns more into like a natural stream that comes down to here. It's going to be a huge project, to be honest. I feel, as I described it, I felt like I was biting off more than I could chew, but we're going to give it a go. So let's come into flat roofs and get rid of that word there. Come down to these pieces. Here we go. So we're going to start off raised up a little, and this is going to be the big tiger temple. This is what I would like to do in our first episode of Zoo School, which is going to be tigers. I really want to do it, but obviously spend a lot more time on it than I am being able to here. Do this sort of really large temple build for them. There you go. Spend a lot more time detailing with pillars and stuff. One thing I don't think we have is just... they're wooden ones as well, aren't they? They're the wooden ones, but there are temple-y type pieces. Where are they? Here we go. Yes, this is what I want. So let's turn the line to surface on again because it helps. Is there a thicker one? Big beefy one? Oh, there we go. That's nice and beefy. That'll do. It's going to come down to be the ground level. I'm hoping that they can step up onto this. I didn't really think about it, but I'm sure they can. Let's try and work out the middle of this. There we go. Middle's like there, right? So we'll take all of you, take you back that way. But fill out. There we go. And then hopefully we should quite easily be able to bring them round. Might a little adjustment, but that should, yeah, it's not quite as deep as it is wide. That's okay. Bring that all together. There we are. Okay, so there's the base of the temple, and this is where the water's going to run. So for that to happen, we need something like, in fact, something like that piece. Which is probably the best way to do it. So it needs to be a little lower than it is there, and then we'll bring it up here to be on this side. There's no like thin bit, is there? No, I suppose with more time you would find thin bits, but actually what we need is something like that. Okay. No pieces there seem to bring themselves to what we need. And now we should be able to bring that up and into there. There we go. Good stuff. And then again to there. Right, okay. That just needs to be a bit higher, I think. Okay. Then we'll take you down to there. Okay, so let's have a look at the special effects then, because that's going to make a big difference as to what we're able to do here. Because we need to find a thin water thing. I'm not too sure what we've got. A waterfall midsection, 0.5. So that's probably... see that it's a little intense, but I think that's probably the one we're going to have to go for. Waterfall bottom. Oh, we had a little jump there. Look, she did. Sorry. So these ones are really nice for water spaces, but they're no good. And they're no good. I think it's going to have to be rapid splash. Like I say, it's not ideal. It's a bit too flowing, really. Rapids foam, if there was a thin one of those, that's kind of what I want, really. A thin one that we can run down. Like I said, the only other one I think is going to be this midsection, but I'm pretty sure no matter how you angle that, it always tries to point the water down. It has physics. So yeah, rapid splash it is. Okay, I'm going to pause the game again because Tigey's not going to be too happy there. And also we haven't actually filled in the enclosure yet, so let's see what 3 of them look like. It's a bit intense, isn't it? Maybe just 1 in the middle. No, it definitely needs to be more than 1, doesn't it? Let's try 2. Yeah, alright, for now, at least, we'll go with the 2. Like I say, I'm kind of using these for not what they're meant for. Whoops. Let's bring them to there. Oh, he selected them. 1, 2. Do. Once more for here, and then we'll sort the rest out later. So that looks like... Okay. Yeah, like I say, a little intense, really, but that's okay. So, centerpieces. Fountains. Now, a lot of the fountains there, they're what we call classic fountains, so the material is a little off. But I think we can make it work with some clever brick placement. So if we bring it into the right spot, carry it up like that, and then go back to those construction pieces. There we go. Let's find one of these that'll work. The big problem is that I could do with like a middle ground. I suppose that one's not so bad, is it? Like some of them are either really big or really quite small. I think actually that's probably the one we want. Shoo-wop-a-dooby-doo. And then we should be able to... Oh, it doesn't look like we're on a grid there, does it? What on earth is happening here? Let's do one more, see what happens. Okay, actually, it's not working as intended, but I don't mind it. Maybe we'll make it part of the design. We're just gonna have to redo everything again. There we go. This happens sometimes, unfortunately, where stuff just does not want to work on rotation. But I think we can kind of get away with it. Okay, let's take all of those together. Not you, not you, not you. All of you. Drop it down. Okay, and then we need something in the middle, don't we? Some sort of temple-y kind of thing. Let's have a look. Theme, Indian. There we go. So they're all smaller props, aren't they? I think if I remember rightly, they're under like roof pieces or something, and wall decorations. Ah, see here we've got these. There we go. Okay. So this is the exact sort of thing we need in the middle of this. Genuinely doesn't look big enough. Oh, there we go. Just covers it there. That's fine. What are you? Okay. Take one of them. There we go. And now there's definitely other bits. There's those big. No, they're not the ones either. Where there's like ones that are just like whole units built already. Let's just have a look through the whole thing. I don't know what they come under, but they're basically just like. No, not them. They're the ones we just used. Where are they then? They're not available here. I hope you can think of the ones I'm thinking of. It's not these. There's just like 3 of them. Big structures already done for you, you know, with roof and pillars down the side and stuff. No, it's not those ones either. They're probably staring me in the face, but I just can't see them. No. Okay. Well, we'll go for something a bit simpler then. I was going to stick a couple of them over here, you see. Oops, press Windows key by accident there, sorry. There we go. And obviously the main thing here we're going to be doing is adding foliage as well. That's going to make a big difference for us. I think I prefer that one actually. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's a better size for here. I'll do that. I want you to have a top. Okay, kind of annoying that that's not on the grids, but never mind. We should have built on the grid and moved it, which I thought I did, but all right, whatevs. Let's move them that way. Okay, and what we're gonna do as well, solid bit of theming here. Boom. That's what we need. Bit of the old ruins on the go. Crash, bang, wallop. Okay, that's fine. We haven't got anywhere near enough time to do the detail that actually needs. But then what I would like to do is go back to terrain and push some way here. With a bit of a higher intensity because we'll be afraid otherwise. And have a second patch of water here that we can sort of link up to this one through a little more natural stream. So, oh no, we don't want to do that. No, that's too much water there. So we need to pull up the terrain a little bit here, so that doesn't happen. And imagining we can't do much to this now, but just do that to give us a bit of room to play with. So one of the problems with the water system is you've got to you don't get that bit needs to go away. That's where the water wants to go, you know. I mean, there are things you can do around it. What sort of biome are these? It's going to be tropical, right? Let's have a look. Tropical, temperate, or grassland in Asia. Okay. Let's go for... Let's get rid of them. Temperate. No, temperate doesn't look right. Grassland, I think. We want a lighter stone, there we go, to kind of match the build. Because this will have been built from this kind of rock, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, if it was real. That's the sort of stuff you have to think about, right? So what I'm going to do is go for this kind of... The water's coming under a little crack rather than it flowing right over. So we can definitely make it work with something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So as long as we keep like a gap there, we can make this look like what I want it to look like. So a little bit of rock work here just as it joins in to help. But again, I've really got the time to do a full amount of what I'd like to, but something like this to give us an idea is good. And around that way. A couple more just to join these up. It's quite a small one, isn't it? Let's go back to a big one to finish it off. Boom. There we go. And that's given us a bit of a run through there that we can add in some of that water stuff. Construction, excuse me. Water. Reset filters. Which one is it? It's rapid splash, isn't it? Okay, and I think actually this kind of does look a bit better being more rough. But again, really needs a bit more time spent on placements and stuff, but for now that'll be okay. And then if we go for a large splash in the bottom here, from a flat surface, there we go. That's going to tie that in with the water landing there. Okay, we're going to pause the game because that thing has got to be getting close to running off now. Where are you? Where are you, Tiggy? Oh, that's the manager, the maintenance dude. Okay. So your habitat is still no... Oh, hard shelter, of course. And the plants, yeah. So hard shelter. I mean, do we turn this into a hard shelter? I suppose that's the obvious choice, isn't it? Is to carry on this building upwards. Let's quickly do that then, because I realise this is going to be a bit of a long episode otherwise. So wall pieces, archways, and I suppose we want that. So let's knock that down to 2. Kind of don't mind that water clipping through there. I think that's okay. And we'll take that right back, and we'll move those pillars that we put on. But otherwise, I feel like this is okay. Good. And then, well, let's have a think. What have we got? See, if I had the time, I'd build something a bit more open with loads of pillars, but we don't. And I don't. So I think instead we'll just go for... Take that a bit higher. Yeah, let's just go for that. For now. There we go. And then we can stick a roof on this. I think we'll stick a flat roof. Keep it quite plain. I'm afraid that you are victim to the smash as well. There we go. Right, let's take all of these out. Stick them on there instead. You're not technically alright because it needs to make you look like you fell from the same spot as the others. There we go, that's fine. Here we are. And where's the last one hidden? Okay. Flat roofs. Boom, ba-doo. Take them up there. And oops. Okay, that's not great, but it'll do for now. Oh, I suppose the one thing I could really do with doing. Oh, look at them. Is some detailing, sort of around the tops of it. I just haven't got the time. That's what I would do. But there, that should give them hard shelter. Let's have a look. Where are you? Still around the back here? Yeah. How are we doing now for hard shelter? There you go. Plenty of hard shelter, plenty of everything else. It's just planting there then. So Asia, tropical, temperate, and grassland. Let's sort that out then. Continent, Asia, biome, tropical, temperate, grassland. Okay, I think we could get away with the cherry blossom in here. Oh, I can't wait to spend the time doing a really good sort of temple with this stuff. I really like these cherry blossoms. I know. Like in real life, they flower for like 2 weeks a year or something ridiculous. So we're sort of stretching our disbelief a little bit with them, but still, they look great, don't they? Reeds, definitely get some reeds in here. Okay, I'll break all the edging up a little bit where it's a bit blocky. There we go. Some more reeds, I think. They're good. There's spaces they can climb through, but they can clip through the trees, so I'm not too worried. I realise we've gone for a different rock there. Never mind. Again, lots of reeds here to break up this rather poor attempt at a pool. Really helps to break all those up. And also, this would be where it was lush, right? You know, by the trees and by the water and stuff. Okay. All right. I think that's about it, really. Let's have a look. See if they're happy with their. Oh, why are you being relocated? What's happened? That was weird. Did you get stuck? Plants. Oh. Africa, Europe, Asia. So what's wrong with them then? Plants isn't from the same environment as the animal. Well, it is though. I'm not getting rid of them now. You're stuck with them. Sorry. I think the vines had the same problem as that as well. Is that why we put the massive trees in here last time? Was because just nothing could get the number up. Oh god, we still haven't done the rock work to stop it getting out. Wow. They don't really go, do they? Japanese maple, there we go, that's a bit more like it. There we are. Happy about that one, aren't you? Japanese maple, we'll carry on with a few of those. They seem to be happy about those ones going in, so that's good. A few by the water there. These ones, yeah, similar kind of build, that's good. Japanese maple, so they just look like regular maples, but that one's got a bit of a, I don't know what it is really, there's still that sort of canopy style tree, isn't it? That really makes it pop. There we go. Oh, and these tamarins as well, yeah. They really like quite a lot of foliage actually, more than I thought. You've got to be careful not to place it too near any edges or that path there. I suppose here you could have one. So it really ties that in a little bit more, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, enrichment you seem alright with. Overall, yeah, look at that. Great welfare. Dangerous animals escaped. Yeah, you have, to be fair. That's completely on me. Sorry. Oh, they dropped the balloons. Look, you can pop them. Move you to here. It's alright, it's captured, folks. Calm down. We just need to go in and sort out the rot work. I'll do that very quickly. There we go, just really just threw some rocks down, just checking traversable terrain, looks all good, no ways to get out, still a bit of glass over there, I'm kind of okay with it. May even put some in here as well actually, just so you can see, you haven't quite got to go up and up, no, don't want to do that, you definitely see it, but we'll put glass in there as well. Otherwise, yeah, okay, really happy with this. Not so happy with this, but I think overall that's turned out quite nicely. Again, another sort of proof of concept. We could probably run the game a little bit. This one's just absolutely just zoning out here. So let's go and get the other two, the baby and the dad. Yep, send to zoo. Put them in there. We go, and we'll have a look at them all hanging out. Speed it up again a little bit. See, people are walking over, happy about it, not kicking off that there's tigers there. And we're having some problems with the lemurs, I think. Yeah, lemurs are not getting any... Oh, is that a baby one? Oh, look. The baby one's not getting any water. That's a common issue at the minute, I think. There is water down. Oops, did not want to do that. Common issue, but... they will not drink the water. Look, here we go. There you go, there's water. You gonna prove me wrong now? No. Just died in front of the water. I'm assuming that's you, dead there. Well, that's depressing, isn't it? Mijoro. Died from hydration. Sorry to say. But look, people are coming up to see tigers now though, so that's good. Yeah. Oh! You gonna go for a swim? No. Bengal tigers love swimming. One of the few cats that do. But no, they're not interested. Oh, there we go. There we go. Prove a point. Let's go for a swim in there. Awesome. Oh, it doesn't particularly want to swim over there. To be fair, we've got very little over there for it to do. I've just realised that maybe keepers might struggle to get over this side as well. But yeah, you go. They're enjoying themselves. Look, two of them. Ah, cute, isn't they? Good stuff. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until the next one, be good.